Welcome to Balancing Chemical Equations. A chemical reaction shows how reactants transform into products. The law of conservation of mass states that mass cannot be created or destroyed in a reaction. This means we must balance equations to ensure equal numbers of atoms on both sides. Here are the 7 steps to balance any chemical equation. First, write the unbalanced equation. Then, count atoms on both sides. Start with the most complex formula and add whole number coefficients. Never change the subscripts in chemical formulas. Recount atoms after each step and continue until balanced. Finally, double-check your work. Let's work through our first example, the formation of water. We start with hydrogen plus oxygen forming water. First, count the atoms. Left side has 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. Right side has 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Oxygen is unbalanced, so we add coefficient 2 to water. Now we have 4 hydrogen on the right, but only 2 on the left. Add coefficient 2 to hydrogen gas. Now both sides have 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen atoms. The equation is balanced. Here's a trickier example. Iron reacting with oxygen to form iron oxide. Start with the unbalanced equation. Count atoms. Left side has 1 iron and 2 oxygen. Right side has 2 iron and 3 oxygen. Balance iron by adding coefficient 2. Now we have 2 iron on both sides, but oxygen is still unbalanced. For oxygen, we need the least common multiple of 2 and 3, which is 6. So we need 3 oxygen molecules and 2 iron oxide molecules. This gives us 4 iron on the right, so we need 4 iron atoms on the left. Now it's balanced. To summarize what we've learned, balance chemical equations to satisfy the law of conservation of mass. Only add coefficients, never change subscripts in formulas. Start with the most complex formulas and count atoms carefully. With practice, balancing becomes much easier. Remember, balanced equations are essential for all chemistry calculations.